Hi, welcome. Sorry that took me a bit of time to begin there. I was just reflecting on the video that I posted yesterday because I'd watched it back and I thought, oh, that's got some good stuff in it. It's got some long pauses in it. I'll edit it, and then I tried all this stuff to edit it, and it just frustrated me and didn't work the way I wanted it to. So I put it up anyway. And just now, I just in reflecting back on doing that was life. Because, we've got to always be positive and all that. But it's got gaps and sort of bits that aren't perfect and all that. So, what if we leave those all in? What if we don't pretend that you know, um, always eloquent and just know the next thing that we're going to say and don't leave gaps and have it all polished? And mm, what if we don't do that? What if we speak freely? Ooh. Mm. Which is really me speaking to myself because I'm like, am smashing down my paradigms of like that I have to look okay. And like I let go of that one a couple of months ago, really, because I just by the time I thought that I looked good enough to come on, I had nothing to say. So I just come on not looking good enough. Yeah. And then should I try a script? I'm terrible at scripts. I've tried that. Yeah, and I don't like it. I don't, because by the time I've written something, it's already old news. And I do like reflecting on stuff I've written, and I do write a lot, but I don't know, reading it out loud, not as anything. Being here now, the only place where truth is, the only place that's not all polished. Because even, just like the past, and you think you remember the past the way it happened, and you know that you have coloured the past, especially if you talk about an event with someone else who was there, and the way that you can see that differently. And sometimes that can actually be helpful hearing someone else's point of view. Just a little thing that didn't matter, but sort of helped me with my memory was I remembered that I used to dance in the lounge on my own. There's the living room, quite a lot when I was a little kid, and remembering that I was lucky that I was allowed to use the record player, and yeah, and put on whatever music I wanted and dance away. And in my memory, I was four when that when I was doing that because and I'd made it when I was four because that's when my brother was born, so mum was off sleeping with the baby and my sister was at school. But then I was looking the other day at ABBA, and Dancing Queen didn't come out till 1976, and I'm like, oh, so I wasn't four when I was the Dancing Queen because it hadn't come out yet. And then just having a completely different conversation with my sister. She was saying how she used to go to her friend's place a lot and spent a lot of time at her friend's parents' shop. And she was talking about that for her friend from school. And I'm like, ah, that gave me more time on my own from when I was four to when I was seven. And then that makes so much sense. And mum probably still sleeping with the baby during the day or doing whatever she was doing, but fine with me taking over the living room and dancing to whatever. Quite often ABBA, I believe. But yeah, ABBA and the Beatles, I think, were my main ones at that time, or the Muppets. Oh, lots of records. I was, yeah. So I can certainly feel lucky about that, that I had the record player, that I had control over the record player, and lots of variety of records to play on it. But that just that memory that I just thought that that must have only been when I was four, and then that not working out to be true. It was helpful that she sort of gave a bit more context to life because I was only, I didn't really care what she was doing. It was just that I was there on my own. Mm, yeah. So what's my point of that? Oh yeah, I was talking about me. Oh, that's what my point was about the past. Yes. And so you think that you have all your facts about the past. No, you don't. And sometimes, yeah. Actually, one thing I'm learning about with past stuff is as my parents get older and like to, well, my mum likes to tell her stories of her past, is to just let her flow. Even doesn't matter how many times I've heard that story or if it's a bit different from the last time she told me or whatever, because it's all about the past. So it's all a bit changed and different and just one person's perspective. And it's quite nice when we share perspectives and we can sort of broaden our memory. Mm. So we've only got the present, which is, I'm still getting used to that idea because it's so easy to spend so much time in the past and the future. And I do focus on the future quite a lot. I was going to tell you about how we need to. I don't know. Might just be my belief that I might adjust, change mm. at this present moment. So, recording a video, looking out the window behind me to my lovely tomatoes, little green tomatoes on the tomato plants. Plants are pretty future focused. Are they? Mm, growing, growing fruit to make lots of baby fruits. But right now they're growing. Right now we're growing. Right now you're growing. Mm. Choosing what we grow, probably pretty important. What we grow right now, what seeds we plant now. Mm, do I edit this one? Or do I just not put this one up? That's also an option. Mm, do I end it there? I would like to offer you a couple of things. Um, I've made some sleep meditations, which are on YouTube, so you can have a listen to them there. And and another meditation which I've called The Blooming Begins. And I'll put the links below. So if you would like any of those, just it's just audios and some PDF guidelines. Yeah, click the link and you would be most welcome to those. And thank you for watching. See you next time.